Welcome back, family, friends, and fellow gamers, to Game Bros playing Link's Awakening. And we're a Christian Let's Play channel. We need to say that. We don't say that very often.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
oh darn it, sorry, I hit my mic. I'm sorry. Sorry for those people who are wearing over-the-ear
super sensitive
with
headphones.
the volume all the way up. We did a little off-camera brainstorming and found out that we need to play our ocarina next to the wind vein, and it will resurrect a dear little. Get closer,
well,
maybe
here.
like right there, and then play it. Play the music, and maybe play it or go. Did it? Play it again. It is the right song, right?
It's the only song I have. What didn't he say? The frogs something?
Frog's Song of Soul. By playing the frog's song next to him, go to the stand to the right of that thing. See if that works. Stand. Come on, this is supposed to work. Or maybe not. What the heck? Learn. Okay, hold on.
This is where I would say use a video. Look up a video of the guy. Because I've looked up guides for stuff and they're like, do this. And then I look at the video and I'm like, that's a terrible way to describe
Learn Frog
that.
Song of Soul. We already know that. Resurrect the Rooster. Go to the Flying
Maybe
Rooster
we have to-
Whirly Gig in Mabe Village. Now that you have the power bracelet, you can push it.
I tried.
Push
Up.
it up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it wasn't a walkthrough. It was just on Google, but like,
yeah. It's
why
like,
didn't it say...
Go to Mabe Village and resurrect the sleeping rooster. What's the problem? Like, I don't know where you're talking.
There he is.
How is that
Dead as ever.
That looks like... not... Okay, whatever.
Wake up, good old friend.
So here, and I'm not. I don't know. I feel like it's being somewhat cryptic, kind of like Dark Souls. Because how would you know to even get the song to resurrect the rooster to get that? Like, how would you know that? The game does not say.
Yep.
It doesn't lead you.
You just gotta walk around.
Exactly.
Forever.
Like it doesn't. It's not leading you at all. Which I'm not saying it has to. It's just I feel like a lot of the even Zelda games will hint to you. If you've been like not doing anything for a long time.
Now that we have a rooster
top-down.
friend, we can eat chicken whenever we want.
Oh, cool! I can just
and
like
he can hover. Look at
like how
Link's feet.
Yeah.
Like beep 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 beep. No, what are you doing? Teleport. Oh yeah,
Yeah, right.
I thought there was a teleporter in the village. I'm like, why are you gonna walk the whole way up to the?
Watch him not follow me.
Oh, he will.
This way's faster, yeah.
Oh, made like a water animation. Can you fly you up there? Like use him? Can you push a button or something? And no, I guess he just makes you hover.
Yeah.
Which is good because now we can get to different places. New heights. So this rooster, I guess, was in some of the previous Link's Awakening as a way to teleport, I think. And it's
Well, there's
cool to have
only one. Well, I could be wrong, but I think there's only one Link's Awakening. Like in the sense of
no,
one
sorry,
game.
I didn't. If I said Link's Awakening, I didn't mean to. Older Link, like DS Link games, Zelda games.
Okay.
'Cause I'm
Up
pretty
here,
sure there's
right?
one where the rooster, like you play a thing and it'll come and pick you up, and then it's like, oh, where do you want it to fly you to?
Right.
So,
Huh.
I think that one was the. What's the painting one that you go on the wall?
The Link Between Worlds, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
Which I think that's a.
I've never played.
It's not a remake, but I think it's kind of a play off of another game. Like that was Link Between Worlds, like Link to the Past. I could be wrong. Then over here. That's how you're supposed to get the chest. No.
This is not the right way to go.
Oh yeah.
So what's something you wanted to talk about with the Bible, like in the Bible reading that we've been doing? I think that'd be good. Maybe every episode we could talk about something.
Right. I know for me, this is something where it really, at the beginning, oh man. Sorry, I'm scratching my...
So intense, Steven has to stop playing.
Forward? Going forward here?
Keep going forward and then go up the ladder.
Right. In the genealogy of Jesus, I wrote down several things, but one thing I remember saying, and then, God showed me, but it's so at the very beginning of the Bible, in Genesis, it talks about, I'm going down in here. It talks about after man falls, so Adam and Eve eat the apple, which that's one common misconception that
or
people
the fruit, whatever it is.
Or because it was not an apple. It just says fruit. Honestly, the fact that we like fruit and whatnot, like there's been apples and bananas and pears and whatnot. And
honestly, shouldn't that teach us that fruit is bad?
Yes.
To eat. You don't want to eat fruit, kids. Stay away. Fruit. Yeah. No. Anyways, continue.
But a lot of times people will say like, yeah, if Eve hadn't eaten the apple, we wouldn't be here. It's like, well, yes, I can kind of see what you're talking about. But Adam was standing there because it says she turned and gave some to her husband. Like if he's on the other side, sorry thing. If he's on the other side of the garden, he couldn't turn to him and then, she'd have to like run over, hey, eat this, Anyway, so it wasn't just like
both their faults.
Yeah, anyway.
Eve should have consulted her husband and God. I mean, she shouldn't have had to, but instead of she made the decision herself to eat it instead of talking to her husband, asking, and then talking to God, she just went ahead and ate it. Adam didn't do his job. Adam didn't do his job of keeping the enemy away from his wife and protecting his family. And just, if he was standing right there, he should have been like, Eve, no, don't eat it. But he's like, I kind of want to see what happens. I don't know. Like, I don't know why he didn't say anything.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, you've read the Pearlander, right?
Yes.
Because like in that book, it has basically an Adam and Eve kind of situation.
Yeah.
I guess it's more Eve because the king of the place. Anyway, he's not there. He's somewhere else. But this one guy, like basically one of these characters, is trying to get this person to do against what the king has said or something. I don't remember exactly what it is. I'm going.
Well, we have the key. We need to get back to the tower.
To the far right. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. And basically, the enemy, like C.S. Lewis does a really good job of kind of making it sound like doing the thing that's wrong is not bad. Why would that be a problem? Yeah. But it's because it's like
wouldn't God want you to think for yourself?
Right.
It's like, oh man, maybe he does. I don't. Yeah. He's very deceptive, like super deceptive.
Anyway, so I'm not gonna just like, that was stupid. Couldn't you see he was lying? Well, no, because there wasn't lying. There was no lying before the fall. Like there was lying before the fall. There was just no lying on Earth. Because that'd be an interesting thing to see. Like when did, in reference to the creation of the world, when did Lucifer fall? Like, was it before the creation of the world? I would say no, but
it was like maybe during, because
right. There's nothing to say. It wasn't like Adam and Eve, like God created the world in 6 days, and then Adam sinned on day 8. It's not like, there's nothing to say when that. Or sorry,
when you're talking about the fall of Adam and Eve or the fall of Lucifer.
Adam and Eve. But I was saying there's nothing.
You said Lucifer.
Yeah, or earlier. But I'm saying there's nothing to tell us how long they had been in the garden before they fell.
No.
Like there's nothing to say that.
The fall of Lucifer probably happened.
Dang it.
Some people think it happened during maybe during the creation period, because there's a time where like the earth was form and void, so it's like God casted the devil down onto the earth because there was no hell yet. So that's, and then or something like that. I'm probably butchering it. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, I try not to speculate.
But that's why,
and
that
give
proves,
other people my ideas
that
without
kinda,
any basis.
Because I've always thought, it's like, why was Satan on the earth in the first place? You know, that kind of gives some credence to why he was already there, because God cast the angels out of heaven. They went to the earth.
Yeah, where do you go when you're outside of heaven? The only other created place.
Yeah. So at least I don't think hell was a thing at that time. I don't know. It might have been, but yeah.
I would
Anyways.
have to say no, because like it's one of those things like, well, if God made everything, didn't he make evil? Well, no, because evil's the absence of good. Well, if God created everything, didn't he make darkness? Well, no, darkness is the absence of light. It's not the... What are you doing? Sorry. Eve. Link was like shaking. I'm like, I can't control him for what I think he was like partially falling down. So it's like, what is hell? The absence of God. But what is God? Peace, love, joy, patience, you know, everything that you want and good, everything that's what you want and everything that is
Why
good.
can't we activate that little teleport thing? Oh, never mind. I thought the same thing. I thought, oh, maybe it'll push you up, but do magic on it.
Oh, actually, is that the thing?
Oh, come on.
I swear, there's a way you do that.
How do we...
Like, can we dig it up? Oh, there we go. It was just covered with
that
dirt.
would save so much time. Figured out how to dig.
Well, I didn't remember to dig. See, this is one of those problems when you play a game. This isn't a super complicated game, but it's not simple. It's not like Mario. Go to the right. You know.
Yeah. Mario's
fairly simple. But what was I saying? Yeah, so this game's pretty complicated, and so we haven't been playing, like, we're not playing this game only. We're playing several, and so anyway. But yeah, so I would say God didn't make hell. It's because Satan wants nothing to do with God, hell was then created because he has basically sought to get away from him. And so he's like, I don't know. I don't know if I would say he created it, but it's, again, I'd have to go. I'd want to actually base my ideas in scripture, not just like, well, I think.
Yeah.
But Eagle's Tower. How much?
Wait, is this a?
It's a temple.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna beat it in 10 minutes. I mean, if you wanna...
Well, we can record. I would say we'll record at least one more episode, because if we start, we're gonna have the same thing where we spend.
You can beat it in 20 minutes? Like, it took me like almost an hour to beat the last temple, because they're big. They're not. It's not just like let's just there's a couple rooms and then all right, we beat it. So we're not gonna do this temple yet, because this is the last episode for the recording session of today, and if we get started in it, we kind of want to beat it, because we're in the moment in the temple. Whereas if we play it and then 3 weeks down the road, we're like, oh wait, what did we do? What do we have to do? So yeah,
because we won't remember what we did, where we went, what we had, what we didn't have, what we got, all that's, because we spent 20 to 30 minutes at the beginning of this recording session just figuring out where we were, because we didn't remember.
Yeah,
I was like, it would probably be a good idea to not do that. But it just so happens we get to where we're starting the episode, or not starting the episode.
But I don't think you finished your thoughts about the genealogy of Jesus you were talking about.
Oh. Where am I trying to... Okay, this is...
I don't know where you're trying to go.
Well, I'm trying to get to the teleporter, which is over here. Oh, yeah. So as I say, at the very, very beginning, so a couple things with that. At the very beginning, so Adam and Eve sin, the fall, and then God speaks to the woman, the serpent, the woman, and the man, I believe in that order. And I'm going here, yeah. He speaks to the serpent, the woman, and the man. To the serpent, he says... I mean, I'm kind of summarizing, but I know one clip of it, he says, I will put enmity between your seed and hers. Actually, I just now thought of that, because I think he does say your seed and hers. What's his seed?
Yeah, woman's seed.
Or no, it wouldn't be your seed and hers. I think it says between you and the woman's in the seed of the woman. I think it might have been that. This is why you go back to the Bible if you don't remember. Don't just assume and then make whole stances on it.
Do you know where the fall, like what?
It's 3, chapter 3.
Chapter 3. Okay. And the woman said to the serpent, "When we eat the fruit, blah, blah, blah. For God knows the day." And the woman saw the tree was good. She ate it. Then the eyes of both of them were opened. Then the Lord God heard the sound. Said, "You walking in the garden. I was afraid. Why are you afraid? Because we were naked." And
We got
the
a
man
tuning
blamed
fork.
the woman blamed the snake. God said to the woman, "What is this you've done? Because you have done this, you are cursed above all domestic animals and above every wild living thing of the field. Upon your belly you shall go, and you shall not eat dust and what it contains all the days of your life. I will put enmity between you and the woman.
Right.
And
Okay.
between your offspring and her offspring."
Yeah, so it does say offspring. Well, I guess it's one of those things where like this sounds
Did you
very.
give it the
I went to
seashell?
it was just we got a seashell sensor thing.
Oh, that's
So-
kind of cool,
Yeah,
I guess. See how well it works?
Well, it's just all it says is that when you get if you are near a seashell, it'll like tell you. I guess it'll like vibrate ring or
Yeah.
something.
Well, we're not.
Yeah.
Do you want to end the episode? Because we're not.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
want to do the.
I'll go ahead and get back up there. I guess is it
Okay.
here? There's 3 doors and they're not labeled. I would label them. What I mean by
So
label.
yeah, so we're just to kind of wrap up this episode. I think that might be something we can do. Maybe every episode is. We're reading the Bible every day.
Right.
Let's write down stuff and discuss it every episode.
So-
like, hey, what did you get? And,
Yeah.
You know,
So the real quick point, like and then if you continue to read that part, it says the seed. It's talking about the seed of the woman. It says, "You will strike his heel, but he will crush your head," and then it's talking about the seed of the woman. So seed is basically the offspring
of the woman.
and then so the genealogy of Jesus is basically proving from Adam to Jesus, it is the seed of Eve and Adam. So
offspring.
yes, and so it's just one of those. It's God basically proving to not proving to himself, but it's like here's the genealogy.
Matthew
I'm
was
proving
to
that
the
I'm doing
Jews.
my
He was proving it to the Jews
Right,
that
right.
Jesus was the Messiah, the promise.
right.
Yep.
So
That's
anyway,
awesome.
that one, and there's many more things I could say about that. Even just that chapter 1, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's just like, and Adam begot Seth, and Seth begot, and it goes on for a long time. Anyway,
Yeah, guys, if you want to
go ahead and
read along with
here.
us, actually, maybe we could put the chapter like in the description or something, so if people want to read it and kind of
yeah.
see what we're doing. So this
I'm just gonna walk
next
around.
week, well, we're done recording this, so it'll be on probably all of our episodes, not just Link's Awakening. So I think from now on, not here on out, I think that'd be really cool.
Smashed him with a pot.
Like, I'll get them. So yeah, I think we'll do that. So be paying attention into this in the description. If we'll try to remember to put like what chapter that day we were supposed to read, and
Are you? Go ahead. Okay.
so we can discuss that chapter, and if they want to comment or whatever, you know what I'm saying. All right, guys, thank you for watching. We're gonna end this episode. Steven and I will discuss the particulars off camera. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day and be blessed.